the topic of the relative clauses. Since it's very short time, that's the reason we haven't had enough time to practice. But today, the idea is that we can practice. So let's start reviewing a little bit of what we were explaining in terms of using these relative pronouns. Who, whom. Maybe you were confused a little bit with whom yesterday, but I think today it is going to be much clearer because today we have more time and we're going to make more examples. Okay, so the main idea, I think most of the relative pronouns are clear. I don't know, you let me know. And today we're going to check regarding who versus whom. So as we were explaining yesterday here, remember that whom is used as an object pronoun. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, here. Object pronoun. It means that it can be changed as him. I found a helpful resource that you can check. I'm going to show you. I think I missed it. Well, we're going to check it later. So let's check. Whom is object, right? Object. And who is subject. That's the first difference. Who is a subject and whom is an object. So, easy rule. Whenever you are able, whenever you can change this for him, her, or it is whom. We use whom. For example, this is my brother whom you met at our house last month. So take a look at the following example. You can say, you met him. You met him. So in this case, this whom is referring to him. You see, that's easy rule. Let's check another example. The woman whom I saw at the cinema is a dentist. In this case, I think this is a defining clause because it's not any woman, it's just the one that I saw at the cinema. That's why I don't put the commas. Okay, in here I put the comma because you can pretty much say this is my brother and that's it. This is my brother, and it would make sense by itself. Okay, so in here you can say I saw her at the cinema. Okay, and that her refers to this part, to whom. Now I want you to put in practice what we're explaining, that you can just replace it with an object with this sentence. It is a question. Some people would say that this is to go by the end. Some people say to place it by the end. Some others don't. It's still being discussed. As you know, English, Doesn't follow strict rules. Sometimes it does, but in this case, it's very discussed. Some native people will say that it is better to place it here. So we better follow it like that. So what I want you to do is give me the example, the sentence, just like I did here with this one and with this one, by using this sentence. How would you replace it? Using an object pronoun, just like this, him, her, or it. In the meantime, I'm going to be opening a quiz. It's pretty easy. Was I speaking with her? Excellent. What is this? Yes, Alexa. Awesome. This is pretty simple. If you can replace it using her or him or it, it is whom. Now, remember that yesterday I told you sometimes you use who, which is also accepted sometimes, but that's a rule that had been like kind of forgotten during the time, so that's why. Nevertheless, in formal English, we will use whom. Now again, let me see. I was speaking to. Okay, we're going to pull up this link. I'm going to send you here. But before I finish with this explanation, I'm just about to finish the two last examples, and after that you go ahead and make the quiz. And you let me know how it goes, okay? There is an easy rule that you can also check whenever you want to identify whether we use whom or who. And it's very easy. If you see that after this whom, after I have a subject, it is well used. Okay? If you see it in a sentence and you see that in here I have a subject, it means that it is correctly used. And how do you know if you are using it correctly? Well, because you put a subject after the whom. Okay. There's another thing. Usually you would use some prepositions such as to, at, before the whom, but it depends on the verb that you have here. For example, you say talking to. That's why you put to whom. Okay. Is it clear? Do you have any questions so far? Let's see here. What is the replacement? I was speaking to her. Or, since this is a question, it would be just like Alexa said, was I speaking to her? The focus in here is pretty much using this her so that you can take it into account. Was the guy to whom you were talking? Again, this is the kind of the same example, just changing the verb. And finally, this is a negative sentence, works pretty much the same as the rest. Okay, so what we're going to do now is open this link, and it will take you here. After you open this link, start answering 10 questions. 10 questions. Make sure to follow the rule. If after the whom you have a subject, then it is okay to use whom. If you don't have a subject, it means that it is who. Okay, let's do this exercise and come back to ask me any question that you want. Let me know if you have a question beforehand as well, please. I want to make sure that we can check all the questions before you go into practice. Or you may go into practice and then come with questions.
Teacher, are you going to grade this quiz?
You're going to what?
To
To
grade?
grade? No, 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 no. This is just to practice.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Just pretty much so you can see how it goes, how it works, if the rule is applicable. Okay. By the way, let me know also when you start finishing or when you have already finished so I can notice and so that we don't waste time. By the way, just a helpful tip also, remember the translation or the translation, a synonym of this word whom is a quién o de quién. Fantastic. Great. Awesome. Very good, Manuela. Very good, Alexa. Looks like this topic is very clear to you. We're not going to have that much trouble, but there are some people that need to practice, so it's quite important. Okay, 8 from 10. That's cool. What was Alexa's score and Manuela? Also Valeria? 10 to 10? Nine from 10. Okay. Let's go with I want Alexa. Alexa, just Alexa, and then Alexandros, okay? Let me go with the first one, okay? Alexa. What would the answer be? A or B? One A, okay. Any particular reason? Let's go with Alexandros. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, you ask for the reason because next to who, the next to who is it's a verb.
Exactly. Very good. Thank you so much, Alexa. Now, Alexandros, go with the second one. Okay, and the reason is? Vale goes with the third one and also the reason. Okay, it was bad. I don't know, sorry. Okay, no problem, mate. We'll check how it goes. If we change this as a quién debería pedirle para el baile, we'll see how it goes. Let's go with the third one, my friend Valeria.
It's the B
B.
because well, after whom it's you and you is a subject.
Very good. Excellent. A. Very good. Most of you did it well. Just a matter of precision. There you go. You're practicing. Hero, go with the fourth one. Press Hero and then Sally. B. Reason.
I think because after who there is no subject.
Cool. You have a verb. Thank you so much, Hero.
Okay.
Sally, go for the fifth one. Go Sally and then Nelson and Juan Diego. Sally A. Reason. Okay, cool. Very good. Let's continue. Sixth one, Mateo. By the way, there's a friend that I never asked. Is my friend Juan Diego. Juan Diego, you're very quiet, my friend. Can you help me here? Okay, this might cause you trouble, but it's pretty simple. Somebody is calling, and we're going to say that somebody is calling. So if we say, for example, Peranito is calling, in this case, who would be used to say that that person is calling. Okay, Nelson, Morning, my friend. No, Nelson. I mean the question. What is the answer? 7B. Okay. Same explanation. Go with David Cubillos, 8-1.
It's a teacher.
Okay, reason the same. Okay, no, this is pretty simple. You have the subject here. 9th, let's go. Juan Diego, give me the A1, my friend, and also the explanation. Eight A, 7 from 10. Okay, 9. Whom will you be vacationing with? With him. Okay, 10-1. Juan José Calderón. Sofia, 10 from, okay, 7 from 10. My friend Calderón, are you there, Juan José? What is the answer to the 10th? B. Okay, let's see how it goes. We'll see if we have any mistaken answer. Okay, we got 10 out of 10. Which were the most difficult, guys? Which did you have trouble with? The question. 9. Okay, 9 was the most difficult. Okay, 9. Whom will you be vacationing with? Okay, this is pretty simple. Remember, in this whom, you can also use him. You'll be vacationing with him. Now, the thing is, in here, remember that some people don't like using the prepositions by the end. So if we change this, we would just move it backwards here, and it would say, with whom will you be vacationing? Okay, with whom will you be vacationing? But this is also an accepted way to say it. Okay, now the reason why most of you had troubles with this question is because, like I said, today it is more accepted that you say, who will you vacationing with? It is more accepted, though in formal English it is just like not the rule. It's just more informal. That's why people are starting to forget it. But pretty much that. You will be vacationing with him or with her. You see? And that's it, my friends. Any other question that you had trouble with? Difficulties? Okay, so let's go to another practice. This is an interactive exercise where you can check your responses as well, and where we practice all together by competing, making a competition. It has, I think it has 10 questions, so it shouldn't be difficult. Let me send you the link. Oh no, actually, you just have to join using the link that is going to appear on the screen. What happened here? Hmm. Okay, it's available now. Wait, actually, I think I gave the one that is for practicing by oneself. So I'm just going to send you the link over here. So you start working on it, and we'll see how it goes, okay? So join that quizzes and let me know how it goes by the end. Would be nice if I could check the results. What? I think it's not giving me the option. If you have a question in the meantime that you're answering that questionnaire, let me know. I'll be here. Well, yes, sir. What does it say? Does it show grayed out? Sure. For real? Okay, let me see. I want to check the settings. Sometimes this is kind of troublesome. Just give me a moment. I'm going to try to fix it for you. Simon, it should appear an option for you to start. But wait, I think that maybe the link is broken. I'm gonna try to do it here
Teacher, but the
and see what is
problem,
the problem that you're facing.
teacher, the problem is that you send us the admin quiz, so you don't have to do it because it's yours only.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay, yeah, I understand.
and we
I'm
can see the
trying
answers.
Yeah.
for real. Oh, oh, mate, didn't quite. Okay. No, but you should go where it says practice.
You have
Don't
to
take a look at the
jugar
answers.
en vivo. Y jugar en vivo, todos nosotros nos podemos unir y podemos jugar como todos. Porque nos sale un
Okay, I
código.
got it. I got it. Let's see. I'm gonna send you the. I think it's going to appear there. Might have forgotten, but yeah, okay. So do it like this. Enter to this link. Enter to this link, and introduce this code. Let's change it like that. I might have missed it. Try it like this, and let me know how it goes. Okay. In here you should appear. Thank you so much. I appreciate the recommendation, Valeria. I think it was Valeria, right?
Yes, she were.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, we got David Nelson. Hopefully you didn't take a look at some of the questions or all the questions. The idea is that you can practice with this so that you can put in practice the knowledge that you already have. By the way, take a look at the commas. It's very important in the development of this game because if you don't put attention to the comma, then the answer might be wrong. You got 5 people, 6, 7, 8. Okay, where's the rest? Here we got Kate. Nice. Calderon. Calderon is there. Okay. Who else? Matthew, Rojave. Who's this David? Cubillos or there's another David? Isn't there another David? Oh, no, I think that was Juan Diego. Juan Diego, where are you, man? Waiting for you. Yes, Nelson. The code.
They were just
Okay. Here it is. Diego ya está.
Juan Diego ya está, sino que se puso como Vargas.
Okay. Nelson, you're asking me to delete you? Okay. La automorición. Okay, my friend, go ahead and try to join again. By the way, I have a question, guys, to you. Do you like, maybe this game is a little bit childish, but a lot of people like it. So do you play Kahoot? Do you like it? Yes or no? What do you think? I want to check on your answers. Kahoot. Do you like that game? Yes? Okay, who else? I like Kahoot. Nice. Should I assume that the rest of you like Kahoot so I can bring a nice activity about that? Alexa is like, nah, no, not like that. I like Alexa. Are you more into like serious things and serious stuff or what? Kahoot is great. I like winning the Kahoot. Nice. Okay, you let me know your opinion. Yeah, me neither. In some aspects, but I think like some people in 11th grade wouldn't like it, but that's why I'm asking. So if you like it, I can bring a good activity about that. Okay, so let's start. Let's start right here. Whoa, guys, running. This game will give you powers, so try to take advantage of those powers so you can correct your answers in some cases, okay? Wow, this is awesome. Simon, you can enter the game as well in joinmyquiz.com and enter the code that appears on top of the screen. That sounds doing good. Nelson, you're on the way. Just one more. Nice. Nice, Gustavo. Nice, Nelson. Very good, Manuela. Good job. Remember, you can use your powers that appear on the bottom of your screen. Okay, Vargas still answering. Okay, we're only missing one person to finish the quiz. Is my friend Vargas. But in the meantime, we can start. Okay, so you might have noticed that in some questions, they might have been troublesome or at least confusing. The idea is that we can explore all the questions here and see what was the issue. Okay, so most of people answer here is good because we're talking about not SpongeBob, but we're talking about a show, and show is an object. Therefore, we use that because who is not possible to be used with an object. Okay, in second one, Leslie is the actress. In here, this is a verb. So we do not use whom with a verb, we use who. Okay, so far so good. I think only one person had it incorrect. Same in here, only one person had it incorrect. Gael is the character. Who, in this case, we should use whom as well, but in here, this is accepted. Let's go with this one. Also, one person had it incorrect. Amanda is the actress. Remember that here we're talking about possession. So autograph and whose. Because whose autograph is it? Amanda's. Okay, so this is a possession of Amanda. That is why we use. Oh, nice. Look at this. Nelson got the first place. Gustavo second place. And finally, we Calderon. We got a master party over here, Alexa. Nice. Look at this. Okay, I think there is no need to review all of the questions, just pretty much. Question number 5, 7, 8, and 9. Those were like the most difficult. If you want another question to be reviewed, let me know. Well, I think any of you had an answer that was mistaken. But here we have this one. Okay, do you still have the magazine? Okay, this one is the one that causes trouble. Look, 4 answers incorrect. Now, take a look at this. We use which whenever it is non-essential information. And if it is non-essential information, we put a comma. Now, the answer here is that. Why? Because it doesn't have commas. All right. So I had in here, prepare for this, one chart that talks about the difference between that and which. Okay, in this case, which is for non-restrictive or non-essential in the majority of sentences. That doesn't mean that it doesn't have restrictive clauses. It does, but in less percentage. So as a rule, just try it as like what we're going to use for the class is use it as a non-restrictive or non-essential. Teacher, what is non-restrictive or non-essential? The part that you can remove and it will still make sense. In this case, if you remove this part, because you would use which, if you remove it, then we wouldn't know what magazine it is. Because if we say, do you still have the magazine? What magazine? The one that you read about the author. That's something, because you might have a lot of magazines. While if you use which, is non-restrictive. That means this can be deleted, and it cannot be deleted because it would affect the meaning of the sentence. Let's go here. Christopher is the person whom I discussed the television show. Okay, let's see. Whom, applying the rule that we were explaining here. Okay, only one person had this incorrect. What happens in here? One person used that, but do you remember that we were talking about commas? Whenever we use a comma in the relative sentence, in the relative clause, it means that it is non-restricted. So let me put this example over here. I think most of you might have gotten that correct, but I just want to make sure that I explain that person that missed it. Look, in here I can say this, which are expensive. If I delete this part, I know that diamonds were worn. It means the actress wore diamonds, okay? This is non-restricted because this part can be omitted and there is no problem. However, if I am going to use that, then I cannot put a comma. Remember? In this case, it would be nice, it would be okay, but you couldn't use a comma. And in here we have the comma, that's why. So good for most of you. I don't know whom I like better. The same, we're using the rule to apply the subject after the relative. Two people had this incorrect. All the jewelry. Okay, do we have a comma here? We don't have commas. So as we don't have commas, we don't use which, we use that. Now, if you remove this sentence, all of the jewelry Jewelry would be a fragment. It means a sentence that doesn't make sense by itself. All of the jewelry. If I come to you and I say all of the jewelry, will you understand that? Oh, I think it let, oh man. Well, I think that was all, guys. Most of you did well, and I think you're getting to the point where you are understanding this. So finally, we're going to do a last exercise with this images. What we're going to do is pretty much make one sentence using the information that you have on the images, okay? So go for the first one, and you can write your sentences in the comment section, in the chat box. So we can be analyzing some sentences over here before we leave the conference. I know that we're already tired, but let's try to give a little bit more. So the idea of the activity is that you can write one sentence with each image using a relative clause, relative pronoun, from your own creation, from your own creativity. Cool. Very good, David. How about the rest? Make your examples, guys. Remember, we're trying to practice as much as we can. So I'm going to help you with one.
Yo ya había escrito eso.
Okay, okay, go ahead, my friend. Go ahead.
Who wrote the theory
okay,
of...
yeah. Theory, comma. How do we finish? Okay. It's the man who wrote the relativity theory. In this case, this is defining. Defining because if we say it like this, Albert Einstein is the man that what? So we need the relative, okay? In this case is defining. Okay, Alexandro, just one correction. Einstein was the person who made the relativity theory. Why not makes? Because makes is a word in present tense. So in that case, as he already died, then his work is already concluded. Then that means it's past simple. So Einstein was the person who made the relativity theory. Go with a non-defining one. Okay, look at this sentence. Who was brilliant is no longer alive. Einstein is no longer alive. We can put this, it's optional. So this is non-defining. Remember, the little commas here are important to separate the information of what we're writing. Finally, let's go with two more. Dolly, I don't know if you know this one. The ship, which is dissected, is staring at us. That sounded quite creepy. Dolly is not longer alive, okay? But that is a good example, Nelson. Dolly is not longer alive. Same in this case, non-defining, because that information can be removed and the sentence still will make sense. Finally, with place and with time. With place, we say Oxford is the university where everyone wants to study. Maybe not some of you, maybe you want Cambridge, maybe you want some other university, maybe Technological Institute, but this is just an example. Okay, defining, because this is an adverbial clause, adverbial relative, and if we remove this information, wouldn't make sense. Finally, on this day, or in 1945, a ver, 90 was the year when the second ended. That is very respected. Okay, very good, Simon. The shape, which is this, okay, nice. So that's a nice way to conclude, guys. If you have any questions, please go ahead and let me know. I appreciate your attendance. I know that you are doing a great job, bro. Thank you so much for coming. And I'll see you on Tuesday, okay? On Tuesday, we'll meet again. Thank you so much. And you
Okay,
have a
bye,
great
teacher.
day.
Take care.
Take care, my friend. Take a shower.
Man, it was a secret.
Oops. Oops. Sorry, mate. Take another shower. I mean, we're sweating. Bye, Alexa. Take care. See you next time. Stopping recording here.